once it hits it, then it'll probably resume going lower. And that's what we're looking for in terms of a liquidity void. So we've covered 3 conditions. The next one is the reversal. The reversal is when price moves the opposite direction the current direction has taken in. So if we are looking for reversals, we're directly coupling that with an ICT tool of liquidity pools. Now, what's the importance of it? When the price reverses direction, it indicates the market makers have ran a level of stops and a significant move should unfold in the new direction. What do we look for in price? The liquidity pools just above an old high and just below an old low. Okay, and we're looking at examples of reversals here. Every X indicates where stops would be, and the market goes just above those levels and it rejects and goes the other way, or it goes just below those levels where there's an X and rejects and goes the other way. Look how many times there's so many opportunities just on this one chart, and it's on a pair I don't really like to trade, the US versus the Swissy. This pair is real choppy. It tends to have a lot of this type of price action, so it has a characteristic that is very favorable if you're into type of trading like this. Turtle soups and false breaks are really good in the Swissy. And lastly, we have consolidation. And whenever we're referring to consolidation, we're directly relating that to an ICT tool of equilibrium. What is consolidation? Consolidation is when price moves inside a clear trading range and shows no willingness to move significantly higher or lower. Now, what's the importance? When price consolidates, it indicates the market makers are allowing orders to build on both sides of the market. Expect a new expansion near term. Now, what do we look for in price? We're waiting for the impulse move or impulse swing in price away from the equilibrium price level that is found exactly in the halfway point of the consolidation range. And I'll show you an example of what that looks like. Here we see where we've identified a range defined specifically by the bodies of the candles, not the wicks. As you can see, price moves out in an expansive manner and then comes right back down to the equilibrium price point and then expands to the outside. By having an understanding of these specific characteristics and elements of trading a setup, you'll give yourself a framework to first learn how to practice and study price action, and eventually work towards understanding consistent setup discovery. And by utilizing the time with me on a daily basis, we'll be able to frame these characteristics and pull out specific elements to a trade setup. By repetition and by using the daily time with me, where we can outline the elements of a trade setup, we'll be able to do all these things in a manner where you'll be able to retain it, make it yours. You'll be able to discover really what type of trader you're going to be, because one of these characteristics is going to be your bread and butter condition. Some of you will trust the equilibrium. Some of you will trust the order block. Some of you will look for the void or the liquidity gaps to trade into. Some of you will have one or two of these characteristics and you'll trade within those parameters. They'll frame your trades.